Hello everyone, welcome to Free For All Arena. We are now in beta instead of alpha. We're back with another update video. Big update. Some UI upgrades. There's some more new UI. There's some buffs, there's some nerfs to weapons, and there's our first event, which is the Halloween event. But first, let's go over the new UI, and then we could go over the weapons, then the event. First, we have the new logos for each button. So shop has shopping cart, limited has a lock, and then the spawn has a spawn item, well, not item, image, which I will probably fix that because I don't like how that's black in the background. I want it to be transparent, so I'll fix that probably next update. As well as we now have a new update log feature. You could see each update. We're gonna go over what is new. So we are now out of alpha. So now we are in beta. So there's way less bugs. I fixed a lot of bugs. Halloween event, which I will go over later. Free starter weapons. The grenade. That should not say gun. That should say launcher. We have a new grenade launcher, which, as you can see in my inventory, it's there. And then the flashlight limited. That I will talk about soon. I'm sorry that that's cut out. I'll probably fix that next update because of how much text you'll see when I scroll down. There's a lot more text at the bottom. But Halloween event brings the event weapon, which is the Devil's Sword. I did go over that during the live stream, but I'm going to go over that in this video as well. And it also brings our first event boss, which is the Robo Angel boss, which I will go over that as well when we go over the Halloween event. I also have this really cool leak. It says, "Who am I? How did I get here?" That is some lore in what happens around the map. I will show some stuff in free cam what happens. Well, some sneak peeks of what could have happened. I shouldn't say could, I should say has happened. So the free starter weapon is the grenade launcher. The damage is 75 up close, and the splash radius is 5. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to fix that. That is really, you can't even read that. The flashlight, you will have it until the event ends. It's just something to help you see around the map because it is a lot darker. I will show you that. We also have some fixes slash changes, which are more bugs than anything. So we have nuke gun bug, where if you would use the nuke gun, it would glitch out and like teleport you across the map. Now that shouldn't happen. We also have the weird teleport. Sometimes you just teleport around the map, sometimes randomly. Not speaking of when you die and then spawn to a new spawn point, you would just teleport randomly. Sometimes you would teleport out of the map. And then there was some Candyland avatar flinging, where if you would go on the Candyland and then just start walking around, it would start flinging your avatar off the map and just everywhere on the map. It was really weird. We upgraded the shop UI. Some spawns are still bugged, as in when you click spawns right here, these spawns can be bugged sometimes. When you first spawn in and try to use them, you click the event arena. Sometimes when you click it, it doesn't spawn in, but the easy fix for that is just click one of these two and then open it back up and then click it again, and then it should fix itself. Weird bug, but I'm getting on fixing it. And then we have, here are the weapon nerfs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I may not, just because of how much text and how much it will bug out. So I will probably, what's gonna happen is I'll probably fix it so the text is not going out like that. But then the text like this, that can just stay until I'll delete it all for the next update. So it's not all over the place. Then we have health and sprint bar UI update. As you can see, it says 2x health. Don't worry about that. As you can see over here, 2x HP Game Pass is coming next update. That's not coming now because there are still some bugs with it where sometimes it will actually glitch out just your avatar completely and you don't respawn. So I'm working on fixing that. But I fixed it to more of a blocky sort of colors, and so it's not like that weird circle. It has a outline, so it looks a lot cleaner as well. It does work. As you can see, it is giving me a shift sprint. It's giving me my sprint as well. And then we have most of the teleport bugs are fixed now. Sometimes you would die and then it wouldn't teleport you, but now most of that is fixed. Deleted some lands to fix the lag. It really did. Not in Studio. Studio is still laggy because it's Roblox Studio. It's gonna be laggy because I am filming this before the update comes out just so I can get it out to everyone. But yes, we fixed a lot of the lag, as well as the jungle lands is set on fire by the boss. We'll get on more of that later, but yes, that will, I will say this now, it will, since it's set on fire, you know what happens, all the trees die, the land will get deleted. It takes up a lot of resources and it lags the game, so that will be deleted, but I did delete some lands to fix lag, and it really, really did help. And then we deleted the spiked bat, so if you did buy that, that would turn into another 7 Robux weapon, but for right now, there is no weapon hooked up to that pass anymore. We deleted that whole thing because it was just bugged. You would have to pretty much be on, like, standing on top of the person and then pressing the screen. It was just bugged, pretty much, and we couldn't fix it. So, that's why, we fixed that. And by the way, target, that's not on the screen, which is a good thing. Here are the weapon nerfs and buffs. The classic sword damage went to 100 to 20, which was way too good. It was better than the Wepic, the Robux melee weapons, which should not be like that because it was one-shotting everyone. And then the toxic grenade time, like the smoke time, got changed to 35 seconds to 20, because if you throw it down on the boss, it will totally destroy. And also, if you're wondering how you get that grenade, it is from the armory bundle. You'll get that with other sorts of weapons. Just go to the Roblox website and then click on the pass, and then in the description it tells you everything that you get. I'm not going to specify what you get because it's just going to make this video longer. Now, since the sword got nerfed, we buffed the hammer's minimum and maximum damage. The maximum damage got increased by 5, and then the minimum got increased by 10. This is going to help a lot because it is RNG based. So you'll get 55 in between. You'll get in between 55 and 40, and you can also get 55 and 40. So it is RNG based, but now you'll be two-shotting people with a 7 Robux weapon, which is super, super good. For 7 Robux, that is good. And now it takes around 5 hits to kill the, with the classic sword, and I'll show you the comparison before the update and after to show how OP it actually was. Here is the new shop. On the side, I'll probably put what it looks like now and then. It's a lot, it's cleaner than it was before. It has the outlines. This block is not, like, glitched out because it was the text in Roblox Studios was kind of glitched. It is still a little offset. I am planning on upgrading UI, which it did say in future updates. So if you want to check that out, you can go in the game. But yeah, as you can see, it does work. Everything works. All the buttons work. It was just that we deleted the spiked bat because it was completely bugged out. Now let's get started on some of the new changes. So this is the sword. So probably right now, I'll probably put on the screen the old sword and the new sword. So this is the old sword, as you could see. Uh-oh. It actually takes a little longer. I think it may actually end up being at maybe 10 damage and not 20. I will, so let's just pretend that wasn't that slow. I think it might actually end up, I think that's actually 10 instead of the 20 it should be. So it's actually taking 10 hits to kill somebody, that's a little too low. So this will, as you see right now, after this recording, it will probably get buffed. I thought it was when I tested it before. It was more, but that will be fixed. That will not be that low. That's a little too low. But yeah. Now we're going to be going over the grenade launcher. It is a new weapon. Now it's not actually, for some reason, it doesn't kill the NPCs. 75 damage, 5 splash radius. As you can see, it deletes people's HP. Now, it does have a it does reload. It has a 5 bullets. So 1, 2, 3. I think it might be 6, actually. 5, 6. Yeah. 7. Oh, it's 7. Oh, okay. So it's 7. Each one does 75. So it's actually pretty good. As you can see, it completely shreds even with the 2 times HP. If you're versing someone like in the future, next update, not now because this pass is not out, if someone has it, if you hit someone with 2 shots and they don't die, that's how you know they have the game pass. But yeah, this is a super good weapon, and it's for free, by the way, forever. Now here is the flashlight. It just helps you see pretty much in the dark. It's nothing special. It's just free for the events, and then no one keeps it at all. You can't get it for free. It's not like the new gun where it was limited. So yeah, that's all that is. Now we're going to show the time between the two. So I'm just gonna boom. It does do some splash damage. So you can see, it does shred. It does 1 tick damage, but it actually, it's around 1 tick damage. As you can see, I'm still on it. It's like 1 tick damage, yeah. It does shred him. Actually, might be around 2 to 3 tick damage, but as you can see, it shreds. If you have this, it still shreds the boss. It just doesn't last as long. As you could see, it's already gone compared to probably as the clip on the screen now. It is like way longer, and it does so much more. And if someone just runs out of sprint, say they run out of sprint and they're straight in the middle, it's super hard to get out of it because it takes so long for the sprint to reload itself, which that's actually way faster than I want it to be. So look into the future, that's probably going to get nerfed, but just not right now, because that's still 20 seconds, and that's still good. As well as the grenade does delete out of your inventory. If you die and respawn, it will come back to you. You'll always keep the weapons that you buy. As you can see in the background, that's already on fire. The plane's on fire. There's a plane there. We'll get to that in a bit. But here is the new hammer. Now, this thing is so much better. As you can see, it deletes HP. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, look at that. That shreds. Compared to the old one, depending on your RNG, you could be doing a little less damage, but sometimes you 2-shot them, sometimes you 3-shot them. It really does depend on your RNG, but sometimes it is around 3, but as you can see, the difference in damage between the two now, it's way different. Like, look how much it shreds 2,000 HP. Like, this is good for 7 Robux. You have no idea. And then compared to this, it's not even going down at all because of how low the damage is. Yeah, see, it's barely going. Like, this is crazy good. If you're spending on, if you have 7 Robux and you like playing this game, this is probably the best cost-efficient weapon in the game for damage-wise for melee weapons. This is so good. Look at that. That is so freaking good. And finally, we now have the limited devil sword that should not be Darkfire. I will probably change that name because that still didn't change. That's probably a bug. If the update comes out and that still says Darkfire, that's probably a bug. But if you go to limited, it is on sale for 100 Robux. It's for sale, it's 100. Once it's off sale, it is going to be 2,000, not 2,000, 250. So that sale minus is pretty much 150. You're saving 150. If you can't find the secret block around the event arena, which is actually not too bad for something that looks this ginormous, and pretty much what it one taps. Yes, any type of HP, it will one tap. It is pretty much the, where is it? The robot auto. The robot auto is a long range. As you can see, it shreds, right? It shreds stuff. But instead of it being a gun, it is a free, by the way, free sword that just one taps. Now, if it is a player, the player really, I'm telling you, the player really has to touch this sword for it to work. Like, if you're, like, you're tapping, right, and you're clicking, it doesn't do anything. You really have to rush up to them and touch them. I'm not clicking my keyboard right now. I'm only moving with my keyboard. It doesn't click damage, doesn't do anything. I'm clicking right now, as you could hear. I'm pointing straight at it. I'm clicking. It does no damage. When you touch it, it just does the damage. It is super good. So if you can find the weapon, it is good. It literally flings you off the map, pretty much. You one tap it and fling you off the map, yeah. So if you want this weapon, go find the hidden block around the map. Super easy to find. Super easy. Now, here we go. We're going to go in free cam mode, and we're going to view the entire map. That is some serious lag, but this is the map. That should not be in the Candyland. That's fine, but that should have been staying in the desert. That's okay, though. As you can see, we have this plane up in the air, on fire. The engine is on fire, falling to the treehouse, and then there is a missile. Not pointing. I probably did not do such a good. Ignore the tree down there. But it is. I'm sorry that it's not aiming straight at it, but it's supposed to be aiming at the plane. Don't worry about how it's being aimed. It's supposed to aim at the plane. Just ignore that. Ignore it, please. Don't just pretend that's okay. Just pretend. So we have this dust devil going. I'm guessing I'm just gonna keep it going. It just goes around the map. It does zero. It does not kill you. It's just something cool to have. That's actually a lot quicker than I wanted it to be, but that is okay. And then the airport is actually on fire. The whole island. Oh my gosh, Roblox Studio lag. The whole island is gone and is just falling to its death. Ignore the fact that ignore that. That's okay. That's fine. Ignore it. Just ignore. Before we get to the events arena and see the new event, I just want to let you know about the obby. I did nerf the obby, so it is easier. I will probably, by the time this update comes out, this should be gone. That should be easier. But instead of it being just this super hard piece right here, it's now you just hop up and try not to fall. And then these two, none of them you fall through. Before this one, you could just fall through. Now you could touch both of them. I don't know why. I just kept both. It's just, oh geez, okay. Overall, it is easier. I did delete in the troll obby. There used to be a, oh my gosh. There used to be a lava square right here. You would have to hop perfectly in the square to that blue block. I deleted that. And then there's a block right there. I swear that's not a troll. That's a troll, but that's okay. I removed. There used to be a block on the stairs that would stop you from going up, so you'd fall. I deleted that. And then also, this used to be this block here. Not white, gray. Used to be a speed block, and it was invisible, so people would die from it, but now it's just you hop over, and then when you get the rocket launcher, as well as the rocket launcher will be getting removed this Christmas event, and that badge will be turning into the event weapon. So if you want to get the event weapon early, even though you can't get it yet, if you want to get it early, I advise you, and easier, I advise you to go to Troll. There's still some trolls here. There is still trolls here. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to tell you guys what trolls there are, but there are still trolls. But now, if you go ahead and you click spawns, event arena, Halloween with the pumpkin, you click on it. Here you are in the events arena. As you can see, here is the Robo Angel boss. So let's talk about some of these weapons, the free weapons. The laser pistol and the AR, these two weapons here do only 1 damage. The boss has 2.5 thousand HP, so you 500 HP. So you have to shoot the boss 550 times, 2,500 times with those two guns to kill it. Not worth it. You're like, oh, let's use the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher doesn't work because it's a robot. It's also a devil. It doesn't work. So, but if you do, that's the nuke gun. But the nuke gun and the rocket launcher do damage. Why? Because it is a stronger shooting weapon. Now, the Halloween, the Devil Sword does kill it. You'll die as well because it does one-taps you. But if we go through this door, also, this is a one more door. You're not getting out unless you die. As you can see, the boss is right there. You have to go around the map, this whole map, and try to find the hidden block. Now, I'm not showing you guys that. Okay, but if you shoot it, it's only dealing 1 damage. I only did 30 damage to it. The HP bar will not show unless you've done over what is it, over 500 damage, so it won't show. So have fun trying to kill this, as well as this does not deal any damage at all. Like, I shot it. This is done over, like, what is that, a good over 500. As you can see, it's done no damage. But if you use the rocket launcher, also, if you shoot multiple like that, the explosion will block it. The HP bar, I think, might be a little glitch, but each rocket launcher does do 100 damage, but I'm guessing since it is bouncing back, it's not doing as much. How about if I shoot at myself? Actually, it's not doing as much. I might have nerfed it. No, I think I did. I think I might have nerfed it a while back. I think it only does 50 damage, or around 25 instead, but as you can see, it does do good damage to the boss. Now, if I just go like this, yeah, that just pretty much one-taps because 10k damage. But if we go over here, we're just, hold up. If we go over here to the airplane, as you can see, this airplane is completely ripped apart. This is also some lore. Dead people, don't worry about that. But yeah, what is that? I don't think I added that. Water. Okay. But, as you can see, there is this bunch of acid here. Weird, right? Don't worry about that. That's not supposed to, yeah, that's not supposed to one-tap you. Oopsies. But, that's kind of odd. The fact that where the boss is where the acid and a whole airplane is gone. That could be leading up to something in lore. That's pretty much it for these update. There's nothing else. But I will tell you guys some future updates and plans for next update. Next update, definitely more bug fixes. Definitely another free weapon, reducing lag. So we are going to be deleting some more stuff as well. Um, 2x HP Game Pass is coming out. I'm not sure the price on that, but I'm thinking it's going to range around 75 to 125. It may become a little higher because of how good it is, but there aren't really that many weapons that really there's only around 3 weapons right now that one shot you, which is the devil sword, but you can't really nerf that unless I give myself like 10 trillion HP, which that's not becoming a Game Pass unless you're like an admin of the game and then you use admin commands and you give yourself a bunch of HP, which does works. I've done it before, but yeah, so that's the only one now. And then the robot auto will always one-shot you. Now, the sentry does do 100 damage, but it can't one-shot you unless you have the 2x HP. I may also nerf that next update because it has a 1,000 building range, and 1,000 building range is this entire map. Literally, it is the entire map. That is too OP. You could place it inside the lobby and let it one-shot people. That is too overpowered. And then it can't get killed because it's in the safe zone, which is that green block there. That's the safe zone. Now the gray block for the event arena, that's not a safe zone. That's just to make it a little darker, which I can't really make that invisible. If I make that invisible, then it's not darker. But yeah, that's a little too overpowered, and it's only 75 Robux. So if you want that gun, if you want the sentry right now and start getting kills, go ahead and get it now to have fun with it, as well as the med kit. I think I'm probably gonna buff it to 75 HP now because it is 50, but I'll probably buff it to 75. Why? Just because it's a med kit, and plus if it's if you have 2 times HP, that med kit's gonna do nothing unless I like add a 2 times like HP med kit where it heals like a good 150 or a good 100 for you, so it's like auto. But that's pretty much what I'm gonna say now. It does say levels, ignore that, but you can start getting interested in levels that will be coming, just not in the next couple of months. That's not coming for a while. But I hope you enjoyed this update video. I hope you enjoyed the game. The game is in the description of the video as well as my Discord server. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys all enjoy this cool event and the free gun. Well, the free starter gun and just the whole game fixes and bugs. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.